This is the exercise 5 of the Microsoft Cortana Intelligence Suite workshop delivered by Blue Metal. If you're not sure where to get the workshop content developed by Microsoft, you can use your browser to go to aka.ms/Cortana manual. This will bring you to the README file in GitHub. And from this page, you can get the rest content of the workshop. To start exercise 5, go to the button and click exercise 5. This exercise is to use Scala program in a Spark notebook to create a summary table. The idea is to present how many delays are predicted for a particular airport. And once we create the notebook, copy and paste the provided Scala program. For this particular one, it create a flight delays table and populate the score data set into the table. End up with the table layout that you want. And then you create a query to generate the summary. Once you're happy with the program, you kind of finalize it. You save the query as a table. And then that summary table can be consumed. Okay, so rather than copy and paste back and forth between the instruction in the Spark notebook, I actually create a file with all the programs that we need to use in one Spark notebook already. So later I would just open that notebook and we use that to do this exercise. So to start, let's go to our Azure resource group of the workshop environment. And there is our Spark cluster. Click that. It will bring up the property page. And from here, click the dashboard and then the Jupyter notebook. And now we can create a new Spark notebook. Right, this is where you can then copy and paste and then execute it. Create a delay table, create query, eventually save your summary table. So let me just go ahead and close this. What I will do here is to upload a Spark notebook that I have already created with all the Scala program that we need to use for this exercise. Click upload, and then I am going to open it. Now let me clean up these output first. So I'm going to restart and clean all the output. So the first part is to create a flight delays table and populate the table with this scored data set. Let's go ahead and execute that. This is not instantaneous. This may take like 30, 40 seconds to come back and tell you that the table has been created. Okay, here's the table. Now let's query the table to make sure that it's been populated properly. So let's execute that. All right, here's the table. And looks like it's been populated fine. What we want is we want to create a summary of this table such that for a particular airport, we know how many delays are being predicted and also what's the average probability of it. And that's what this part is doing. You take the summary of the predicted delays and the average probability. All right, so we're going to test this query first. Let's go ahead and highlight it and run it. And so this is to mimic the creation process. So you may come up with a query and then you change here and there. And then finally, you're happy with the results. So this is what we have produced. We have a number of delays for a particular airport and also the average delay probability. So once you're happy with the results, we're going to save this as a flight delays summary, and then let's do a query just to make sure everything is good. So click that. And this query took about 40 seconds, 45 seconds, and it came back with the airport, number of delays, average delay probability. And so this is the summary information that we're going to make this available for consumption. As we visualize the data, we can mark an airport on the map, and when you hover over it, we will show you what's the predicted number of delays and also the average probability of the delay. And that is the exercise 5.